The NPD has published on its website the following quote: Forbes is now an active member of Métis Côte-Nord, an organization that recently denounced special treatment for Muslims, gays, and lesbians. In a letter concerning hydro development in northern Quebec, for which Forbes is to contact. Note, the NPD wrote co-signed by Forbes. The Métis Côte-Nord wrote, if our Métis community was made of Muslims, homosexuals, or of an association of old ladies making moccasins out of caribou skin, would Hydro-Quebec consult us? Yes. Letter, January 5, 2009. With that, I can say that the NDP, its chief, and his team have really gone wrong. I am not an active member of North Shore Métis, have always been. North Shore Métis has never denounced the special treatment of Muslims, gays, and lesbians. The letter referred to by the NDP, which by the way has not been written to Hydro-Quebec, as they say, but to Madame Nicole Moreau of the GRAM. The GRAM is a group working in applied research in macroecology. This group worked on the issue of the construction of a hydroelectric complex on the Romaine River, and it has questioned the fact that the Métis of the region as an aboriginal group were not met or consulted by Hydro-Quebec. North Shore Métis have sent the research group information about its dealings with Hydro-Quebec to be consulted. The letter in question is not co-signed by Forbes, as the NDP says. The letter was jointly signed by 3 North Shore Métis council members. My name is only in reference to the same extent as that of our Métis chief, Jean-René Tremblay, as reference for Madame Moreau of the GRAM. The complete file is available on the BAP website, the Office of the Environmental Public Hearing of the Government of Quebec. The Métis were not consulted as an aboriginal group in the development project of a hydroelectric complex on the Romaine River by Hydro-Quebec. Who was consulted? I will not name them all. There were 116 memoirs presented. I will only name a few. Centre Le Volet des Femmes, Group Helping Women. Club d'Ornithologie de la Côte-Nord, North Shore Bird Watching Club. Centre de la Petite Enfance Picasso, Kindergarten Center. Société pour vaincre la pollution, Pollution Overcome Society. Fédération des chasseurs et pêcheurs de la Côte-Nord, North Shore Hunters and Fishermen Federation. Municipalities, MRCs, companies, First Nations, and many others were heard. Anyone who wanted to be consulted on the hydropower project could be, except the Métis. That's what the letter to the GRAM meant. Will the NDP, its leader, and others cry out injustice? Who wants to defend the rights of the Métis? Who will enforce the judgments of the Supreme Court of Canada, like Haida and Mikisew, that speaks out of consultation with Aboriginal groups whether recognized or potentially are. Mr. Jack Layton, remittis await your help. In conclusion, since April 6th, the following the action taken by the NDP to hurt my campaign. A decision was taken by the Liberal Party to withdraw me as a candidate in the Manicouagan riding, even if the party had not been able to join me, as I was caught in northern Quebec and Labrador. Mr. Ignatieff, as leader of the party or any other leader of a political party or president of any enterprise, has taken a decision based on information that someone inside the party had given him. This person did not provide all the necessary information to Mr. Ignatieff, since no one inside the party did join me during my trip, and I was not able to reach them either. This person will answer for his mistakes to Mr. Ignatieff. I would also note that I was given only 10 minutes on April 6 to reply. They could have given me the time to leave the snow and come back in Sept-Îles to answer the charges of the NDP. During my absence, my team of volunteers had studied 3 possible options for me, and they communicated with Elections Canada to get all relevant information to provide to me so I could make an informed decision on my return. It's only on Saturday, April 9th, around 1500, that my team got the latest information from Elections Canada. The 3 options that my team of volunteers had studied for me were: remain a Liberal candidate, become an independent candidate, give up and go home. On April 9th at 1500, Elections Canada told us that the option of becoming an independent candidate was not possible. A person could not make 2 candidacies in the same election. So even if I resign from the party, I cannot present myself as an independent. I was left with only 2 possible choices. For the option of remaining the Liberal candidate in Manicouagan, even though Mr. Ignatieff had publicly announced that I was no longer a candidate, I had not received an official notice until Sunday, April 10 in the morning. But I am still registered as a Liberal candidate for Elections Canada. However, I was informed by members of my team who were in communication with the party last Saturday that Mr. Ignatieff did not want my candidacy, even before I was able to present a defense to the NPD attack. However, Elections Canada informed us that even if the party does not want me as a candidate, the party cannot remove my application to Elections Canada. The NPD has just demonstrated in the attack that he does not deserve to be in power, and I know that Mr. Jonathan Genet-Jourdain had nothing to do with the attack I suffered. The bloc is no longer an option for the North Shore. This party will never take power in Ottawa. On the Conservative side, I wish good luck to Mr. Ferguson. Regarding the Liberal Party of Canada, I will not comment. What have I left as an option. Leave politics and go home? Abandoning the North Shore residents? What I have just lived is unacceptable. But I refuse to abandon the North Shore citizens. After careful consideration, after consulting with my family, my team of volunteers, and citizens of the riding of Manicouagan, I decided to remain a candidate for the 2011 federal election. Therefore, I officially announce that I stay. If the North Shore electors want a MP who will stand in adversity and move forward Manicouagan issues, André Forbes is the option that the North Shore residents need. I urge all voters in the riding of Manicouagan to vote for me on May 2nd. I will continue to defend all the North Shore citizens with the same intensity that I had used to defend all the projects in which I was involved in the past. So now I return to my campaign. I will not answer any questions. Good day, everyone, and thank you for coming.